Welcome to reality. You're now on the Code of Mind channel. When you stop in front of a mirror and look into your own eyes, who do you see there? You see familiar features, the shape of your nose, the lines of your eyes, a tired expression. You see a body you've gotten used to. But let's be honest, this is just an interface, an avatar. And if you dare to perform the most important operation of your life and go deeper beneath the surface, who are you there in that ringing emptiness? You are not your passport with a photo. You are not your profession, prestigious or not. You are not even the list of actions, good and bad, that you've taken over the past 10 years. That's all social camouflage. We live in the illusion that something inside us is stable. We believe we have a solid character, a fixed worldview, a unique life. But the truth is, at best, only 5% of you is real, alive. The other 95% is a massive structure of automatic foreign algorithms. Think about that right now. Your reaction to rudeness, that's not you. That's a program you were taught. Your fear of the unknown, not you. That's an ancient instinct triggered long ago. Your sadness, not you. That's your body remembering pain as its default state. And you repeat this loop day after day, even if inside you're screaming that you don't want to. That's the algorithm. Not a curse, not a virus, just a mechanical habit that hijacked your life. You wake up and the first thing you do is grab your phone. You think that's your choice? It's not. It's written into your system code. You scroll, absorb other people's thoughts, drown in information noise. And in that moment, you are not there. You are just an object reacting to stimuli. The real you is the one who can notice this. The one who can say, "Stop. This is not me. This is a program. I choose differently." But most people never take this step, not because they are weak, not because they are stupid, but because they forgot they even have a choice. You are used to thinking you are a creator of your life, but if you could see your life from the outside, like a movie, you would be shocked. You would see a conveyor belt, the same thoughts, the same emotions, the same reactions, on repeat. You are not you. You are a copy, a faded shell, an imitation of life. And here's the most important part. If 95% of you is patterns, then the real you is that tiny 5%, and that small, living, aware part of you is a threat to the system. The system is not a conspiracy. It is the entire structure of society that cannot control those who wake up. An awakened person is no longer predictable. They become a source. They stop reacting to rewards and punishments. They begin to create their own reality. But as long as you are asleep, you are a donor. You give the system your most valuable resource, your life energy. You feed it with your emotions, your pain, your fears. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. You can live however you want, as long as you never ask the only fundamental question, who am I? Because from that moment, the real game begins. You start waking up. When something bad happens, failure, rejection, betrayal, something ignites inside you. Your mind calls it emotion, the system calls it fuel. Every surge of pain is not just your reaction. It's an algorithm being fed. You feel upset, and in that moment a code activates inside you, like a crack in a vessel. Your energy begins to leak, like water into sand. And something unseen, something bottomless begins to feed on it. This is not fiction. This is a real process on a level where vibration matters more than facts. Have you noticed? Right before a major step in your life, right before growth, something pulls the brake. You're ready, you're almost there, and suddenly, doubt, anxiety, panic, tears. And you step back. You think, this is a sign, the universe is against me. But it's not a sign. It's a parasite embedded in your psyche. It doesn't benefit from your growth. It stops your rise for one reason, to extract emotion. Everything you feel, it consumes. It feeds on your helplessness. The most dangerous part? These mechanisms don't look like evil. They disguise themselves as your own voice. They sound like logic, like careful thinking, like self-criticism, like reasonable fear. But in reality, they are guard systems protecting access to your energy. You feel something inside you holding you back. You think, I'm afraid. But that's not you. That's what feeds on you while you believe it is you. And while you try to fix yourself, please others, be convenient, earn love, these internal predators are feeding. But you were not born to be a battery. You are not fuel. You are the source. And if you truly realize this, not just mentally, but in every cell, something breaks. The connection is cut, and the algorithms are left starving. So ask yourself, who is speaking inside your head? You think your thoughts are you, that your inner voice is your essence? But if you observe, you will notice. There is more than one voice inside you, and not all of them are yours. There is a voice that blames you, a voice that scares you, a voice that whispers, don't even try, you can't do it. You'll embarrass yourself. There is a voice that repeats the words of others, your parents, your teachers, authority figures. And you've grown used to thinking, this is me, these are my thoughts. But it's not you. It's corrupted code installed in your mind when you were a child. Back then, you were an open system. Every word spoken to you became a file. You're too sensitive. You act like an idiot. You always do everything wrong. And you believed it. Those external files began living inside you. You started judging yourself, punishing yourself, holding yourself back, even when no one else was there. You live your life, but inside you there is a constant inner trial. One voice says, try. Another says, it's dangerous. A third asks, what will people think? And you keep moving in circles inside a trap you never created. The paradox is this. The door has always been open, but you're still sitting inside the cage of thoughts, the cage of imposed beliefs, the cage of fear. So who is the real you among all these voices? You are not the one who shouts in your head. You are the one who hears it, the one who can observe this chaos and say, stop. This is not me. I am not the voice. I am the one who listens. And the moment you stop obeying, the moment you stop believing every I can't, these algorithms begin to lose their power. But they won't give up easily. Right before awakening, they increase the pressure. You may suddenly feel anxiety for no reason, fear, exhaustion, doubt. You won't understand what's happening to you. But it's them. They are afraid you're about to wake up. Because an awakened person is the end of their game, and the beginning of yours. And then one day you realize something. No one owes you anything. You are not a function, not a role, not a project created by others. You are living consciousness. And in that moment, everything becomes strange. The world fades. Conversations feel empty. News becomes meaningless. The goals you chased for years no longer feel like yours. You step out of the game. You are outside the system. Because as long as you played by its rules, you were controlled. You were a battery, a source of steady supply, fear, shame, guilt, ambition. At this stage, your world may begin to fall apart. People may leave. Your environment may change. You will stop being convenient. But in return, you gain something that cannot be bought. Yourself. Whole. Real. Unexplainable. A human being who finally remembered who they are. To the system, you are no longer an asset. You are a glitch. You begin to see how easy it is to control people. A little fear, and they obey. A little offense, and they fight. A little hope, and they give everything for an illusion. But inside you, something else awakens. It feels like an observer sent into this world not just to survive, but to live differently. You stop believing in labels. You feel that something is wrong with everything, school, work, religion, rules, and you understand what it is. It is the sign of an awakened soul, a glitch in the matrix, but not an error, an upgrade. You didn't come here to learn obedience. You came here to remember how to create. Many believe the system fears rebellion. They are wrong. The system can absorb any rebellion. But do you know what it truly fears? Your joy. Quiet, calm, uncontrollable joy. Not the kind that depends on money or approval, but the one that comes from within. From the state of, I am. You are no longer afraid. Because you understand, everything is an illusion. You don't react with anger. You observe. You don't fear loneliness. You enjoy it. And in that moment, the system loses interest in you. You become invisible. But remember, when you enter this state, you will be tested. Doubts will come. Are you crazy? Happy for no reason? That's not you. That's the ego. Those are not your thoughts. Do not feed them with your emotions. Choose yourself, your joy, your desire. Shine, even if no one understands. Breathe, even if the world is loud. Hold yourself. Thank yourself for this day. You are here. You exist. And that is enough. Everything else is background. You are the essence. Thank you for being with me on this channel. I wish you the best possible branch of reality. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care.